The Rockettes are synonymous with Christmas. Today we're catching up with two dancers who make up the glamorous chorus line, and if I'm lucky, they're gonna teach me those strut kicks. This is the cutest thing ever. We are here at the iconic Radio City Music Hall with the one and only Rockettes, baby. Oh yeah. How does one become a Rockette?
People dream about this job like their whole life. So it's an open call audition like anything, and you have to be proficient in jazz, tap and ballet. And just like any other audition, you go through the stages and you hope that you get that magic phone call at the end.
How long have you guys been a part of the Christmas celebrations?
This is my 3rd season personally with the Rockettes.
It's my 16th.
Oh my goodness. So how many shows do you guys do per day, per season, and how do you prepare for each one?
Well, we do up to 4 shows a day, sometimes 17 shows a week, and our process for getting ready is really rigorous. We rehearse 6 days a week. We only get 1 day a week off, 6 hours a day, so it's a lot of work.
So we do a really intense rehearsal process before we move into the tech rehearsal when we get to Radio City, and like putting the show together at this beautiful iconic theatre like takes a lot of time as well. And then the show runs for about 2 months. And yeah, there's like up to 200 shows almost in that time.
We're getting Rockette ready over here.
Gotta get that red lip.
I got my French twist on.
Look at you!
Honorary Rockette, right?
Can you tell us a little bit about like the breakdown of the show? How long is the show? How many costume changes are you guys doing? Like how many people do you perform for?
Our house actually holds 6,000 seats, which is the biggest in New York, and it's amazing. We have 8 numbers that we're in, and that means 8
costume changes.
Basically 8 quick changes. Our quickest quick change is actually 90 seconds.
It's like a full costume change.
Yeah,
shoes,
gloves,
hairpiece,
everything.
glove, dress, the whole lot.
Right.
We actually change next to each other
We
for
did.
one of our fastest changes.
The fastest
So
change, yeah.
she'll put on her dress first while I do my shoes, and then vice versa.
And then I dress
wow.
will zip her, and then she'll zip me, and we just
It's
check on
really
each
great,
other,
yeah.
and
Oh my God, that's amazing.
you give each other like, oh, your hair needs a bit fixing here, or make sure you fix that, or you gotta be out there to help each other.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's incredible. That's
But the show's
crazy.
90 minutes long, and sometimes we could do up to 4 shows a day.
So the Rockettes and the Christmas Spectacular, obviously, like almost like an 100-year institution in New York, but it's definitely fallen under scrutiny at times, whether it wasn't, you know, diverse enough or it seemed sexist. But hearing from 2 women who are actually like living the Rockette dream, what does it feel like for you guys?
I've never had experience like any lack of diversity, and obviously, like my
been
mom's
here a long
Filipino,
time.
Spanish.
Yeah.
My dad's Czech and Polish. We have someone from another country.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've always been really diverse. People kind of just don't notice almost, because when we're on stage we have
We all look
red
the same.
lips,
Right,
you know, eyelashes, and we all kind of look the same because we're so precise.
right.
I think it's really empowering, like to be a part of that. That's how we feel, and even more proud of the brand that we represent because of that. But yeah, definitely, like you want to see the Rockettes as one unit, but then individually we all
So
come from so
different,
many
yeah.
different places and so many different backgrounds and things. So that's what makes it even more special.
How do you bring individuality to your chorus line?
It's in our performance, because you can, if you just singularly watch one person, you can see their joy and what they get out of dancing. And I know each person's different, and we even have numbers like ragdolls, which you can totally be yourself and be silly and goofy and not necessarily exactly like the person next to you. So
Right.
that's-
And then we have like our finale number, Snow, which is pretty much choreographed to be an individual interpretation. I mean, we're all dancing in sync, but there are moments where soloists come out on stage and do movement kind of in their own way. And our directors and choreographers encourage us to take that moment and soak it up and be the individual. And for example, the costumes in that routine also are all individually designed. So that's one of the only numbers where we're wearing different costumes. I mean, they look similar, but they're all been individually designed.
Yeah.
very much like
Details.
us. Very similar, but
A little bit different.
Yeah.
What's the most important part of being a Rockette?
The friendships you make, it's forever.
You make memories with these women that are going to last a lifetime. And Rockettes hang out with each other all the time, like even past previous
Off-season,
Rockettes.
right.
Like,
Really?
Yeah,
And
we're an
off-season.
alumni, and we get together. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really great.
the women are also beautiful and intelligent, and I think we have such a huge respect for one another, and that really shows on stage too, and it comes across in the Christmas Spectacular as well.
Okay, so it's been real. We've had so much fun with the Rockettes. I'm just gonna keep my outfit on, be in the next show, NBD. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was so cool to get a behind the scenes look at the glamorous lives of the Rockettes. Please leave comments below. Let me know what other trends you want me to explore. Subscribe to our channel and check out other Hannahgrams here.